Well, good evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Appreciate you being here. We are just finishing up April. As you can see, um, looking at the top right there, it is April in year two, and it is 15 minutes until midnight. Um, we've just finished working around the property for the day. Now, this is coming directly from the live stream on the previous video. So, yeah, haven't even washed old Ford up yet. So we're going to take a little bit of a nap. Um, it was a very busy day yesterday. All right, so as you can see in the background over there, there are a lot of bales sitting out there. A lot. All right, so um, yeah, um, let's have a quick look over here. What's produced? Yeah, that's cool. First thing we need to do is we need to go check on a few things. Well, first, I need to look in here. I've got this Farm Tech. I'm very tempted to buy it because I need something like this for um, picking up hay bales. Let's see here. I'm actually going to see if I can look up this actual um, well, this actual trailer. And see what year it was built. So should have done that before. Okay, let's have a look. See. Um, okay. So what year was it? Okay, first year made, I guess would be the. Um, hmm. Well, that is interesting because it's not actually telling me what year it was first made. Information on the specific year the physical product was first manufactured is not readily available through provided sources. Really? Wow. Okay. Um, that's interesting. Okay, well, I guess we can't get it because I feel that with these side runners and stuff like that, that's probably going to be a post 2000 model trailer. Even though I really need to get all those bales up, it looks like we'll be doing it the hard way. Um, yeah, because I have to, I still have to do. I have to cut some of these trees out of the way. You notice I've already got a little bit right there. I have to cut some of these trees out of the way and get the edge of um, well, the edge of our line here. I need to know that so I can do some work here. So Um, I believe it was 99 bales we got off this because we did that entire area up to here, and then a part of this area here, which is actually over on the Homestead area. If you'll note, this is part of the Homestead area between here, between basically midway here and midway there. Let's go have a quick look see and see what else it needs. For our house, it is coming along quite nicely, which is good. Um, Needs long planks. Okay, okay. We'll pick those up shortly. What we want to do today is this is our cultivation area. As you can see, we've got wheat in this field. It is growing quite nicely, and last night it was basically the last minute thing. I did all that, so bush hogged it, etc. and so on, windrowed it with the little rake, and then baled it all, and then realized it's April, and in April you only get 2 months to plant oats, and I wanted oats for bread making. I do have wheat, but that's uh, that's going to come up in July, which obviously oats will be in July as well. But oats for bread making, wheat we're going to need for making um, chicken feed, which is why we're also going to plow somewhere. Um, Look at the thing here. I'm thinking about plowing the back side of, well, actually, from about here up to the middle here, plowing this in and turning that all into sorghum field. To do it over here, I would have to cut all these trees down. I could do it here, but I still haven't got to these trees yet. So I could actually make a little field here. But I thought, well, this area right here is not actually being used for anything. Um, or I can cut this in half because this area is for animals. I could cut off here, make a sorghum field here, and then cut here to halfway across down, and then plow all this in, or plow it up, and turn that into grass field. Run that as sorghum to feed our chickens until I can get over here and change some stuff up. Well, yeah. Um, Hence the reason I need to move those bales because I have plowing to do. Um, for the time being, let's just do a quick check. Um, it is fully fertilized. Um, Wait, that one needs fertilization? What? Hang on a minute. No, okay. I was about to say, I know good and well I fertilized that. I can't roll it right now, otherwise it'd kill everything. Anyway, um, we're good there. So, yeah, I have to make some decisions here. I need to get a plow. I need to plow some stuff up. I need to plant because this is the last day of planting for sorghum. Now, the reason this all came about was due to the fact that we actually got that harvester over there in April. Like, It literally came up in April. We bought it on stream. So yeah, this basically that's why I only had this small, well, I say small, this relatively small field here was because we didn't have a harvester at the time. So until we got the harvester, I couldn't really be assured of putting in crops because I didn't know when we were going to be able to get a harvester. Speaking of, nope, I already have that. We don't need that. I don't know what that is. What is that? Manure spreader. No. It's a real shame because I could really use that right now. Anyway, so it would appear that I am going to have to start getting to work. I'll run over and see about grabbing some long planks. I believe I did set the wood mill to produce wood long planks. I do believe this said it needed 3,000 long planks. So we'll run over here, grab what we've got. I know we've got some laying around. Um, it's a bit of a mess over by my wood mill because I didn't know what I would need and what I don't need or whatever over on that house. So kind of been stockpiling things. But I do know we've got a fair few wood beams. Yeah, I do believe I've got 2 or 3 pallets or bundles. Yep, yep. There's 3 of them right there. There we go. So we've just got to manage to get them out of the pile. Yeah. Okay, guys. I'll be back shortly because I have to. Yeah, I have to get to these 2 packs right here and this one. That's our. Yeah, that's our thing there. So and yeah, I got to do something with all these. Jeez. Okay. So we'll be back when I get all this sorted out. Well, we did happen to have the 3 long planks sitting there. There's another one that's just come out, so probably a good thing that I switched the sawmill back over to producing planks and long planks because I think I have enough wood beams for the time being. But we're going to drop this in. It'll take a while for it to process through. And then hopefully it will be able to tell us, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's going up pretty good. I don't remember what stage we're on right now. Have a quick look. We are on, well, it needs 3,003 long planks. Um, okay. We'll have to go get that other one at some point in the near future and put it in. All right. And we do have short planks as well. There's some already there. There's some already in there. I think there's 3,500 of them or so. Yeah, we have definitely put some hours on this tractor. 27.5 hours. We're going to need to get over here and do some repairs, some fuel in, and then figure out a way to get these bales moved. Yeah, I'm going to have to think about that, folks. Um, really not sure what to do on that particular. I mean, I used that little trailer over there, the green one, but honestly, it only holds like 6, and it's a little bit of a pain to actually do it. Yeah, let's just do repairs. Okay. Let's do repairs and do the repairs. All right. Oh, go ahead. We do have fuel here. All right. Um, yep. Let me think on it. I will bring you back in when I finally figure out what I want to do and actually start doing it. All right, folks. Well, we have managed to reconfigure this trailer to actually auto load, which is nice. We can fit 9 on there. If we could take that back plate off, we could fit a little bit more. But apparently, with this particular trailer, it's like, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Oh, hang on a minute. I think we just scored a trailer. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look there. Look at there. Look at there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, First of all, we're gonna take that off. We don't need a thing like that. We're gonna change this into, I don't know. New Holland blue sounds good. Green rims. No, I think we'll skip out on that. Go for white. Yeah, look good. Now, I think we'll need to lift that up a bit. Obviously, we can't take that off. Let's see here. Let's lift this up. I don't know what you reckon. 3.5? 3.5 sounds pretty good. We need to widen this out a bit. Do that, and we'll do that. Put it over 3 meters. That should fit hay bales. What do you? I think it will. All right, let's. Uh, yep, yep. We do have the money for it. I have to set up. I have to set up my I don't have my my delivery system in place just yet. So I said when we started this, we would be doing a um we would have to get it delivered. So yeah, we spent 10 grand to put that hay bale shed in. Um, the reason I put that there, now I've cleaned this all up. Let me just bring it up here. Clean this area up. This is halfway mark. If you look here where we are, the halfway mark is about here where I've actually done the cleanup. So yeah, this is a section here. It goes up to about here, I believe it is. Somewhere up in there. You'd have to get really down in here to look. Yeah, it goes up to about here. So this is that middle section here. So we clean this up. The house is here. And I'm thinking we're going to probably cut about right here, and all this is going to be plowed for sorghum field. Obviously, we'll have some edging so that we can get in there with the tractor. But for all the hay, or rather all the grass bales we're putting in, I needed something to store it. Well, crud, I can't remember. Let's look in silos. I'm pretty sure this is it. It holds 550 pieces, 10 grand. I mean, there ain't a whole lot to it. Um, some Besser block, some tin, a little bit of iron, blah blah blah. So that's something. Oh yeah. Um, we're going to go ahead and put our delivery system. Put it right About right there, I think. Yeah, that'll work. All right, now let's go back because I think that other trailer, this trailer, will actually hold more than the one we're currently using. Where's White? There it is right there. And we'll take a tag. We don't need no tags. Actually, yeah. Okay. So let's raise this up to the floor because I don't want it going under. We'll take it up to over 3 meters. We'll put it about there. We'll move that around so we can get us a look-see. Move it out a bit so that we can center. I mean, it should be able to center there. As long as we got it a little over 3 meters, I think we should be fine. We can't go backwards anymore. We can't go forward anymore. We're going to buy that. Now, the reason I'm buying that is if you look right there, we can attach that other trailer to this. And that, hopefully, is what we're going to do. And I just got to see if I can. Yeah, it should hold as many bales as this one, hopefully. Maybe more. See if I can line this thing up and get her backed up right. Well, need to see what that middle bit's doing. Oop, we done went the wrong way now. This thing is a bit challenging, and I don't have a steering wheel on it. I'm not using the steering wheel, I should say. Um, and even with a steering wheel, this would be. Let's see. Let's get her back that way a little bit. A little bit more. Come on, you can do it, girl. Come on, you can do it. Why are you not hooking up? Really? Well, that's just rude. Um, hmm. Here I am backing up. Got her perfect almost and everything, and this thing just wants to be a pain. Let's see if we can hook up this way. Because if we can't, then we do definitely have a problem. Well, don't want to run over that. I mean, if I could have found another one of those on sale, I guess it would have been alright, but... Whoa, what the... what? Okay. Apparently, our, had to put our weight on because we were lifting some of the bales earlier. Until I sat down to try to figure out how we were going to do this. See what it does now. Okay. Okay. So it hooks up to that. That doesn't seem to be an issue. Why would it be an issue for it to hook up to this? Because it's basically got the same setup. Except, okay, maybe it's because it's a little bit lower, I guess. See if we can back it up just enough. Put it over that. Nope, she's just absolutely refusing to do that. Because, oh, do I have super strength on? Apparently I do. Well, while we got it on, let's have a look-see. I don't understand why it wouldn't hook up to that. That didn't make no sense to me, but okay. We'll take super strength off now. Alright, well, we're gonna test drive this other trailer to see if it was worth our $7,000. If not, we'll sell it and I guess go back to doing it the other way. Alright, so we do have, I mean, it sits better. It looks like it should take more. Let's have a look and see here. Let's do the collection method, see if that works. Because with that one, you had to stop at each one, and wow, that's bright. Okay, let's see if it collected or if I got to stop. No, it collected. Okay. Well, I do believe we found our bale trailer. Because we definitely need this. Looks like it'll fit 5 on there. Maybe might fit 6. Let's see. No, it'll fit 5. Okay, so that gives us 15 bales per. Hopefully, it'll give us 15 bales. I think I put it high enough for it to do a 3 stack. So if it does that, we can get three stack out of this. This will definitely be our new baling trailer, and the other trailer will be used predominantly for moving crops and stuff like that, because it can, I believe it's got 18,000, I believe 18,000 is what it can do. You can actually put enough sidage on it to create a 18 cubic meter holding location. So yeah. All right. Well, there you go, folks. That's our new baling trailer. We had to search for it, but oh wait, hang on. Let's see what this does. Nope. Okay. So let's do that. I guess we have to stop first. I think we have to stop, and then it does that. So that's 97,500. I think we can squeeze into one of these. I don't know. These don't normally turn as well as those do, but it's not bad. We'll just take that. All right. So let's get back to it, and I will bring you guys back in when I get all this done and we start on our other stuff. Okay, guys. We have managed to get all of our bales up. Obviously, it's raining now. We are filling our water tanker. We have placed down um, two of our sheep pens. That allows for 300. I think it's 314. It says 300 when you get ready to put it down, but it's actually once it's down, I think it's 314. I did not change up the. Sorry, I didn't change up the fencing at all. Like I didn't reconfigure the fence around it. Um, so it says that this one says that it will hold 314. Um, we've got full of water and full of food. Um, we had 155 grass bales. So each one of these will hold 30,000 liters. Um, yeah, Each one of these will hold 30,000 liters of food and about that in water. Yeah. Meadow's not going to show up just yet because of the fact that we just put it down. We've got $99,000. It is raining. Lovely. I'm going to double check how much we've got in here. We've got 26. Okay, we'll go grab some more water. Top that off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and grab some more timber, wood. We're going to sell that off. I guess we'll sell off the actual trees. I don't know. I'd probably be better off selling some of the wood beams. I think I have like 11 pallets of wood beams at the moment. And right now, I don't think we're going to need any more at this particular moment for the homestead house. Again, this is one of the reasons I got this particular location was to be able to fill water and not have to go 10,000 miles away. We did put, I'll show that in a minute, but we did put most of our stuff that we had laying around into our new storage facility. We had 155 bales of grass bales, one at 6,000 and the rest at 6,500. We used those to fill the grass bins for the sheep slash goat pens. I've straightened out this area here. It's going to be plowed shortly. Not the area I'm currently driving on, but that area over on that side of the house. Probably just a little bit past the barn. This storage barn of ours. Now, as you can tell, we have well, I just go back in there. Okay, thank you. We have 145 bales of grass, 29 wood chips. That's 29,000 liters of wood chips. And we have 10 wood beam pallets. We don't have any long planks. We just have planks. I'm thinking of grabbing about 5 of these wood beams. Because let's see here, wood beam. They're pretty low at the moment, but I mean, honestly, there's not much of a difference. But 5 of those would get us about 25 grand, which I think would be very helpful. Because to buy these guys, it's going to be a little bit costly, and there's no way that we can put. I'm going to put sheep in this pen and goats in that pen. I just think that's. I mean, we can add more if we want to. It's not like we don't have the room. But the back side of it. Now, one of the reasons this looks so odd is because this area was sort of like where is it? Yeah, it was sort of like this area here. So I cleared that up so that I can get a decent idea of where to start plowing because I want to make a lot of this. So this is our edge here where the edge of our property is all the way down, and I went ahead and did this all the way across. This is about the midpoint. It's about the midpoint here. that little, where is it? There it is. This little thing right here is about the midpoint of this section. So as you can see, this is the edge coming from here. This is the edge over here. That's about the midpoint. So we got two of our things in here. We're going to turn this area into sorghum. I want to reserve this area for cattle. So I kind of want this area here to be cattle. So I'm thinking about coming here, going across, and then somewhere up in here or here, making that L shape and just turning all that into grass field. Just every single bit of it. Although I may come here, come down, stop here, come across, and then fill this area as grass field, and then over here I might cut it in half and use this back portion for more sorghum or something. I don't know yet. We'll have to get a look at it. But anyhow, that's that done. For now, we need to go make some money because we need to get. This is probably going to be in the way here. We can't put it there. Yeah, we'll put it over here. We'll need to move our bale trailer over here as well. I need to get something to store equipment in here. All right, here we go. We're going to drop that there. And then, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of worried about taking it all down. You know what? I think we will go ahead and we'll start making our, yeah, I think this is what we're going to do. Okay. So I'm a little bit worried about I might just put meadow grass back down where we were. So I might go ahead and just fill this back in with meadow grass. This area here, because we're not going to be able to get cattle for a bit. And then we're going to wait until this is regrown. We're going to go ahead and cut this through the rest of the year. Because if you look, grass, wherever it is, yeah, grass can be planted until November. We will probably do the field in November and plant. Because even though it says harvest season is year round for grass, that's not true. It really isn't. I mean, you can get grass between those months, but it's not real good. But the meadow grass, I think we're here now. It's not going to hurt us to wait 5 months to put grass in November. So I think that's what we're going to do. But let's go look and see what it's going to cost us to put animals in here. So we can put 314 in here. We want to get them a little bit older. So hang on a minute. So they reach 8 months. So I tested this. Let's see, like 8 months. We need these at 8 months because at 8 months, I think they start. I think they start producing grass when they can reproduce or at breeding age. So that means that we need to get them at older. So if we went, yeah, there's no way we could afford that. So say we tried, I don't know, 50? Okay, so we could do 50 of them. That's going to put us back 25, call it 27,000. And what would sheep put us back? It's going to be about the same thing for 50. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then after that, yeah, 50. Yeah, it's going to, both of them are going to set us back about 27,000. That's going to put us at what, 64,000 all up for two of them for like 50 of each. Yeah, okay. We're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go with these guys. Um, oops. So we'll buy. It's going to cost us a little extra, I thought. Yeah. Yep. There we go. Look at there. Got some nice, beautiful sheep. Now, let's go over here. And it's time to get some goats. And we have done that. And there we go. We have livestock, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We are also hurting a little bit in the money department. So it's time for me to go make some money. And I'll bring you back when we get that sorted out. And we're also going to sort out getting this field, this turned into a field. Bring you back at that point. As you can see, we have managed to get this plowed. We've got it seeded. And now we are slowly, and I do mean excruciatingly slowly, rolling it, because that's what it said it needed. Um, as you can tell, there's a little, I ain't even worried about that. So all of this, this is how we set it up. The dirt slash mud, light, whatever that I've got around it, gave me a general idea of where I wanted to put my field. I went in and basically used it as a guide stick to make sure that my field was where I wanted it. We did cut a little corner over there, mainly because I wanted to leave some room for me to be able to get in and out over there by the sheep pens, the sheep and the goats. So yeah, I did miss that spot right there. Oopsies. Um, and then we're down a little bit of money, but we're still doing pretty good. Um, I did have a worker come in, and I had some stuff I had to go do. So I had a worker come in and do some of the seeding for me um, while I was off taking care of some other business. And then, of course, I got back in time to finish off the seeding, and then, of course, come back and do the rolling. Joy and happiness. Um, yeah, this rolling, mm, 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 mm. It is it's a slow process, especially when you have a roller that's well, about as wide as your tractor. That's basically it. So yeah, it takes a little bit of time to get this done. Um, Now, mind you, I have had it on real time since, well, since the start. Um, I have been doing it in 5 by, but um, that almost caught me out. Um, I almost missed our oat window for that, which of course led me to be on here for several hours yesterday, um, doing um, mowing and uh, windrowing and baling, and then having to come over here and cut a field and seed it and roll it, all that nifty stuff. Fortunately, my seeder is also fertilizes, which is really nice. Um, Otherwise, we'd have been out there fertilizing as well. Um, so yeah, guys, we will be going into next month. Well, I am going to cut a few more trees um, because I'm aiming at trying to finish planting all my trees. I have yet to finish planting all the trees. That was actually on the agenda yesterday. To once I finished up with my live stream, I was going to go back to planting the rest of the trees I had. And then I realized, oh no, wait, we have a harvester now. We can actually harvest crops. Um, so but we kind of need to make fields so that we can have crops to harvest, type of thing. So, yeah, we got sorghum in. I am looking. Um, well, I mean, we got the sorghum in. Soybeans, we don't have anything to pick up soybeans. We don't have anything to pick up spinach. We don't have anything for any of these. Parsnips. What happens in, let's see, July, I believe, is when we get our oats come in, our wheat comes in, our sorghum comes in August. So we could do canola, or we could wait and go back with we could take this field, extend it further on out, and make this our little barn area here. Although I am considering maybe bringing this road straight across, clearing that out, and moving this into a more centralized location. Um, Although technically speaking, it is centralized because we are going to be cultivating down here as well. So, yeah, not sure, but probably going to try to remove these trees, go ahead and extend this further out all the way over to here, leaving some room for this. Bring this over and make it halfway, just about here, and then bring another field over, matching the length of this one, and cutting it off so that we got a little bit of wiggle room down the middle, so that we can obviously move our equipment through there, like our harvester, stuff like that. Eventually, I think we will be getting bigger equipment, hopefully, and as such, yeah, we'll have to put another fertilization on that, I think. Not now. It can wait until next month. But yeah. And then, like I said, we've got this. All this will be trees. We will be cutting this off at the halfway point. All this will be trees. The road runs somewhere right through here in this area. Um, yeah, because we stop somewhere right here, and then the road comes in, and then we start again over here. So most of this will be taken up by trees. I am considering making more. Hang on, let me pop into this view. So we've opened this up a little bit more by cutting some trees, and I think once we get here, once we cut the rest of these trees out, I may actually go ahead and continue with this line of oaks all the way over to here, right here, all the way down. And then we'll turn the rest of this, like the halfway mark, which I think is somewhere up in here. We may continue on down here. We'll have to look at I'll have to set up my lines because this is there should be a trail through here. Yes, it's right there. So that would come to here. This is our cultivation area over here. Halfway mark should be right about here. So we'll have to finish taking these trees out to get all this set up. Um, like I say, we'll have to take out that corner of trees as well. But yeah, I mean, I know it's square, um, but this is where our house is going to be. So we're leaving room around it. We may actually put another field over here. I don't know. I am attempting on this particular um, save to reduce our reliance on greenhouses. And we have 102 acres, so we should be able to reduce our reliance on greenhouses a little bit. Granted, we will need them for things like lettuce and tomatoes, because I think I'll institute a requirement that we need at least one loaf of bread or one pallet of bread per year, and we need at least one pallet of tomatoes per year for one person, and we need at least one pallet of strawberries per year because we like fruit. I like strawberries. It's one of my favorite fruits. And because we're alone, it's only one pallet. Um, so yeah, I think we might institute that, and as such, we'll need to put some greenhouses in somewhere. And this is sort of the area to put them in because it's about as flat as we can get. Other than that, we we have our oaks growing. Um, I don't. I'm thinking different things through my head. Like, yes, we have a homestead. Yes, it is not the homestead that a lot of people think of when they say self-sustaining. A lot of people think self-sustaining is just food. Well, unfortunately, a homestead cannot survive just on food alone. Even if you owned the property completely, you still have property taxes and all that nifty stuff that comes along. You have equipment. You have to pay for the equipment somehow. And if you're on 100 acres, well, why would you ever want to go get a job somewhere else that you have to get up at 5 a.m. or whatever time of the morning, some stupid o'clock, and go work for somebody else when you have the land to be able to help you financially support yourself? Don't really understand that. I can understand why farmers do what they do, you know? Like, they love the land, they like being on the land, and they're their own boss. They like doing their own thing. So if you can do that and make a little bit of coin out of it, why wouldn't you? So that's kind of my thought process in regards to this homestead type setup. But to each their own. Some may disagree with that, but again, to me, if I was actually a participant in this new Homestead Act that the federal government put out, I can assure you I would be doing everything in my power not only to be able to feed myself, but to make sure I was making money off this land in some way, shape, form, or fashion so that I would never have to have a boss again. Period. Anyway, enough of all that political type stuff. and other stuff. I'm going to finish it rolling this field. Then I'm going to go cut some more trees. But for now, I'm going to let go of turn this video off so that I can concentrate on what I'm doing, get this finished. As you can see, I've got a little bit left to do. I may be changing up some buildings around over there, um, making some more money so that we can add a couple of buildings that I'm thinking about. Highly dependent on how much money we can make. Um, I will be very, very happy when our oak trees come in because we may add in a second sawmill and start really producing some lumber so that we can produce barrels and blah, blah, blah. We are going to basically use the tree for everything we can think of. Wood chips, we are, it is in my brain that I am going to put that wood chip production down because I would very much like to actually test it out since I have had 2 series so far and have not been able to put it down yet. So, alright guys, take care of yourselves. Greatly appreciate you being here. Any questions, comments, disagreements, etc. and so on, please put them down in the comments. If you like the video, I would greatly appreciate it if you like it. Apparently it helps some algorithm of some type. I don't know. Don't like it? Let me know why. Greatly appreciate knowing. Maybe I can do something that will make you happier. And if you could, if you feel like it, if you could hit that subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. Apparently that supposedly helps. I don't know. I hear other YouTubers say similar things and assume that they know what they're talking about because they've been doing this a lot longer than I have. But, you know, it is what it is. Either way it goes, appreciate you being here. Thank you for your time. And let's see, this will come out on Wednesday, so the next one will be on Friday unless I get a wild hair and decide to go live. Thanks, guys. Take care of yourselves, and we will catch up with you later.